Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lee County Schools Migrant Education Program Overview. The mission of Lee County Schools Migrant Education Program is to help migrant students and youth meet high academic challenges by overcoming the obstacles created by frequent moves, educational disruption, cultural and language differences, and health-related problems. So who are migrant workers in North Carolina? Migrant workers work seasonally or temporarily in agriculture. They come from diverse backgrounds, including African Americans, Afro-Caribbeans, Southeast Asians, but most are from Hispanic backgrounds, and many come from Central America and Mexico. Many seasonal workers migrate with their families. Most workers are in their 20s and 30s, but many are under age 18 and some are age 40 or older. Some are as young as 12. It is legal to work in agriculture starting at age 12. Many speak Spanish and some speak indigenous languages from the Americas. Many migrant workers also have little formal education and struggle economically. So who's considered a migrant student? Any child or children whose parents have made a move within the last 3 years to work in agriculture, food processing, or fisheries, even if they're not working in that area at present, and the work was of seasonal or temporary nature, are considered students who qualify for the migrant program. The beginning of this process of determining who qualifies for the program starts with the occupational survey upon student enrollment. That paperwork is part of our enrollment packet here at Lee County Schools, where we survey parents as they enroll students to find out if they might fit some of those categories and their student might be a potential person that could be in the migrant education program. So let's clear up some confusions that sometimes we have with the terminology. Sometimes folks get migrant learner, migrant student rather, English learner, multilingual learner, and immigrant mixed up. So here's some federal definitions that might help clear some things up. A migrant student is any student aged 3 to 21 that has not yet received a high school diploma or its equivalent, has moved into a school district within the last 36 months, whose parents, guardians, spouses, or selves have moved due to economic necessity and have worked in agricultural production or fishing within the last 36 months. An English learner or a multilingual learner is a student who is in the process of acquiring English proficiency and has had a first language other than English or in addition to English. This term is commonly used when referring to policy and procedure, English learner. For all other purposes, the term multilingual learner, or ML, is the term that's recognized for use that recognizes the wide variety of assets and backgrounds of those students who are learning or know multiple languages. And then finally, we have the term immigrant. And our federal definition of immigrant for schools is an immigrant child is a student who is age 3 to 21, who was not born in the United States or its territories and has not been attending schools in any part of the United States for more than 3 full academic years. So a migrant student can fit one, some, or none of those other categories and still be migrant. The migrant education program is federally funded and is regulated by Title I, Part C. The mission of the program is to help migrant students and youth meet high academic challenges by overcoming the obstacles created by frequent moves, educational disruption, cultural and language differences, and health-related problems. And we do this by identifying and recruiting the students, providing high-quality supplemental and support services, fostering coordination among schools, agencies, organizations, and businesses to assist migrant families, and collaborating with the state and other districts to enhance the continuity of education for migrant students. What are the schools that currently have migrant students? So honestly, any school at any time could have a migrant student. So we highly recommend that everyone watch this video so that you can be prepared to serve and support any student that comes into your building. So a migrant student could enroll at any time. They can enroll in a traditional school, a private school, a home school, and a charter school. We have students currently on our roster that fit many of those definitions at those locations. And then some students are only enrolled in what's called the migrant school and power school, which means that they are not currently attending any of those other options for education. So the migrant program has them housed in Power School under their name, Migrant School, and we serve them with the supports that we have available to us here in the district for those students. So some of the needs of migrant students as designated by the U.S. Department of Education, Office of Migrant Education, are health. Agriculture is considered the fourth most dangerous occupation following mining, fishing, and construction. Educational continuity. Children who move often are 2.5 times more likely to need to repeat a grade than children who do not move. Instructional time. Late enrollment, lack of transportation to intervention and remediation programs, moving from district to district or state to state makes it so that these students often need extra support through extra instructional time. English language development for the many migrant students that are also English learners. School engagement for helping with the need to work, repeated retentions, newness to the area, isolation, and the need to accrue more credits for high school graduation. Some of the needs are also educational support in the home. For example, the need for books and technology, for support for parental involvement, engagement with students, time, and also access to services such as transportation, language services, and the feeling of isolation from being new to a new area and the need to work. So how does the migrant program respond to the needs of migrant students? Well, we focus on pre-K and family literacy, tutoring, summer programs, support services for out-of-school youth who may be working and don't have the opportunity to come to school, support with credit recovery, parental involvement, including family literacy, health initiatives, parent advisory committees, and use of technology to improve communication. And we also do quite a bit of advocacy for the students and their parents. What responsibilities does school have for migrant students? So number one, collaboration. It is the best thing that a school could do is to work together with their migrant education program. So as part of that collaboration is communication, and that communication is about how to care for the students and to make connections with them and their families. So as long as schools take care of those 4 C's, then you're taking care of your migrant students. For more information and support with this particular program and the students in it, feel free to contact me, Angel Mills. I am the director for the program, our migrant recruiter, Sandra Ruiz, our migrant educator and success coach, Luis Ramos, our administrative assistant and data specialist, Dorothy Tolliver, and you can also visit our migrant program website for more information. We hope you found this informative, and please reach out to us with any questions you may have.